Welcome back to Gigi's Garden. Thank you, Jehovah, for this beautiful, beautiful day. Well, of course, we got a really nasty frost last night. And my pepper plant looks good only because it was covered by my perpetual spinach. I was picking and eating off of this perpetual spinach just about every single day. I mean, at least 4 or 5 times a week. The ones at the bottom were good. I just cut all the dead stuff back, all the frozen stuff back. Did not realize how big this plant is. It's like everywhere it touched the ground, it rooted. Let me see if I can show you. So, here. It rooted here. It rooted all here. I had to pull it up. Here. It's like 8 or 9 different plants. It's like 8 or 9 different plants. I did cut this pepper because it's, of course I'm cutting them down and trying to get them off of this fence, off of my fencing. But like these huge pieces of pepper, I'm going to try to propagate it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it and shove it in the ground with the rest of them. This pepper came from some that I was saved from last year, I believe. And they grew super tall. I got plenty of peppers off of it. And actually, if you can see, I still got little peppers off of it. I dried a bunch, froze a bunch. It still had flowers on it that just froze. But if I'm gonna shove all these really big pieces in the dirt and take them in the house, and if they can make it through, then I won't have to buy this kind of pepper next year, which is cool, because this is a poblano pepper, which was really good, and it was a good pepper. So, cut them on the angle, stick them in the ground. Things want to grow. Just go ahead and see if you can make them grow. Let them grow. And cut all. One thing you got to do is cut all the leaves off when you're propagating for the year. So, yep. Try to save them as best you can. So, cut them on that V, cut them leaves off. And this is a perpetual spinach as well. This one froze pretty good, but this part of it didn't freeze. So I'm sticking some stuff in there, some of these pepper plants in there, and I'm gonna cart it all in the house. Hopefully I'll get this done before it gets too dark, because I didn't think that this plant was this big. It's humongous. It did take over this whole side of the fence of the cattle panel, and it also was very, very bushy. So I'm proud of it. It did good. It did me well this year. And this perpetual spinach, if it wouldn't have froze, if I was not out till 4 o'clock in the morning last night, driving all over God's creation, well, I had to drop off my grandbaby, so I would have came out here and covered this. If I would have thought about it, I would have covered it before it got too dark. I never even thought about it. So, of course, all this is lost. I lost all my other spinach over there. My Malabar spinach is all frozen up too. And one thing about the Malabar spinach, it will come back next year, so I'm not worried about it. But this perpetual spinach, I'm not sure if it comes back, because it only came from cuttings, and it didn't flower, so I'm not sure if it would have come back. But I'm thinking about leaving maybe 1 or 2 in the ground, mulching over it really, really well, and then covering it. and just to see if it'll overwinter in the ground. And if it does, I will actually make a bed for the Malabar spinach that I can cover, kind of like my little bit over there with my artichokes, that I'll be able to cover and mulch and keep warm for the summer, for the winter. So I'm going to see why these dogs is running through my garden like something crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and continue on to get this pepper cut down and go dig up the other peppers and see if I can dig up as many of these plants as I can so I can overwinter them. All right, well, save your stuff and it becomes yours. It's your stuff after you save it. So I got a lot to do here before it gets dark. So you know what? Have a great day. Thank you, Jehovah, again. Be kind to one another. It's free. Thank you for joining me at Gigi's Garden. And go ahead and click like and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.